Hello all you amazing people, and in today's video we're doing another survey. Okay, so this survey seems to be about Windblume. I do like Windblume a lot, more than most people probably. And I've heard of it, yes. I have participated, yes. I believe I did meet all the requirements for this one. I would say I am somewhat satisfied. Once again, the rewards, very satisfied if they up the rewards. Festive atmosphere definitely was there. I'm not gonna say that because once again, like, the rewards were the only thing. I do like how the gameplay was different. You know, how was it? We did have the, what was it? It wasn't really innovative. We've had multiple of those events. The gameplay is interesting. It wasn't really innovative, but it was interesting. And I guess what we'll say is, yeah, we'll just say that. I don't want to give them any praise on any of this other stuff. Based on your experience with the Windblume's Breath, based on the interface, do you like it? The aesthetic, amazing. The information, yes, it's great. And the interface options, yes, very smooth. These are pretty good. I do like this. Their event interface is pretty good. Like, overall, just they're good, right? How satisfied are you with the time required? I would say I'm very satisfied. It wasn't bad whatsoever. The story, yeah, I did really like the story. They did really well with the story on it. Okay, so now we're just with the Floral Pursuit. Yes, I was very satisfied with the gameplay. I did like the Pac-Man, right? I like the sort of Pac-Man style that they did. The rules, I'm not even gonna, they're not like the easiest with rules. Playing with players, it wasn't, I stopped doing that after the first try just because there was no point in it. Each level feels different. That is something that they do a lot of the time. They will make levels feel completely different. I think this is really, none of these were like stand out, like satisfying. It was just the gameplay was pretty good, right? I'm gonna select this. It wasn't exactly it didn't increase. It wasn't a decrease in my experience, but honestly, maybe it was, because I did like, collecting all of them. Whereas if you're playing with another person, So yeah, that's really the only thing that I think needs to be optimized. Yeah, I think this part, it's not exactly the best. I don't know. I would say, because I wish there was one thing where it's like I have too many lives, because I only really had a problem with like 3 things. Yeah, I would say this, like, overall, that one interactive thing that we had was not really that fun. Do you usually play co-op mode in Genshin Impact events? I don't care with either of these. Yeah, it's either way. I probably should have favored my friends. All right. So, breezy snapshots. For what it is, yeah, you can't really do anything about it. I would say most of the part, there was only really 2 standout, like, photo taking points that were pretty hard to get to. The gameplay, being as simple as it is, does go in its favor. I think overall those are the 3 things. Like, there's nothing else really to this event. What I think could be optimized, the photography gameplay is not interesting, really. Taking pictures is not that interesting. You can't really do anything about it. Low temperature environment, Dragon Spine. Yeah, I would have appreciated them if they actually, did stuff in Mondstadt. Like, it's a festival, and we went to Dragonspine to take some pictures of Dragonspine. Also, this thing, switching to different characters takes a while. Like, I'm just sat there, swapping out my party. It's not exactly the most fun thing to do. I feel like, honestly, we should have gotten a little more, like maybe one more event. But then again, I know that exact one event that they would have done, which would have been the combat event, where you would have just glided all throughout. I don't like that. That is a very boring and tedious event and just feels like it's there to add content. Whereas this event, it had events that made sense for a festival, right? It was like, oh yeah, songs, we have photo taking, we have other things. Like, there was one thing, the Pac-Man event, right? All those seemed like a festival, right? Whereas this, I feel like, if they added a combat event, it really wouldn't have been like anything special. Like, it's just there to be there for content, right? So yeah, not enough content, but I don't want a combat. They didn't ask us about the song. That is weird. But why not ask us about the song? Like, The music event. Do they think they have that perfected? Maybe. They possibly could think, because there's really nothing else to add to it, right? Okay, so last thoughts for this. I want to get it clear. Like, the rewards for the mainline events should give 1,600 primos. Smaller events should give 800. Like, it is such a very easy formula to, like, follow. Like, it's not that hard. Once we reach that point, I think Genshin's good. I think we don't need to ask for any more primos on rewards, right? I think that would be good. Once we can get, like, a 5-star every single update, then I think we're looking good, because then, you know, if you're a new player, you have a lot of stuff, and you have to try and get lucky to earn, like, new 5 stars, and you also have all those, like, areas that you can explore and get free primo gems. I think giving us this amount, like, it's not even that huge of an increase, but it is a very important increase that needs to be made. I will say it is almost double for the small events, but it's only like around like 600-ish for the, you know, big events. And overall, what, we have 2 more events after, I think, the fungus event, or maybe even just 1 more. So what, at most we're gonna get plus 600 and then 3 400s, which is, so at most, what, we're gonna get 1,800 more primo gems. Let us have that. It's a multi. That's all it is. I did really like Windblume, but I feel like it honestly should have been, you know, more rewards. That's the one thing holding events out from being 10 out of 10s. Like, the rewards. Please give us the rewards, please. Because it makes so much sense for us to get 1 multi for a huge flagship event and then half a multi for a non-flagship event. I don't understand why we have to, you know, mess around with this. Oh yeah, you're only getting 1,000 per, you know. I don't understand that, but I'm gonna keep playing Genshin. So I'm gonna keep playing Genshin. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.